So a massive warm welcome to the show, Dirk. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Well, thank you, Neil. I am excited to talk to you today here from San Mateo in California. As you can hear undoubtedly from my accent, I am a German who escaped to the Bay Area about 10 years ago. And having been a former venture capitalist about 10 years ago, I moved into the entrepreneurial side of things and love to found startups. And the last one is actually 2 years ago. I founded with the professor for blockchain of UC Berkeley, another German, by the way, and put a team around it. The company is called Cryptowerk, and work like the German work. So we kept a little bit of the heritage. And we are a small company still, did a Series A funding, about 20 people. And Cryptowerk addresses the market of trying to bring to the world trusted data. And I'm more than happy to tell you what I think about that is what it's all about.
Fantastic. And I love what you've done there. You've escaped to a beautiful part of the world and you've created this company, but you've still kept your own heritage in there. And I think that's a fantastic thing. And Cryptowerk, for anyone new tuning in, provides a massively scalable blockchain as a service solution for enterprise applications. But can you just help set the scene a little and tell everyone listening a little bit more about exactly what it is, and of course, what problems you solve for your customers?
Sure. First of all, the question deals always with the question of trust, right? And if you talk, that's the primary promise of blockchains, to create trust. However, there is a little bit of a different question, because if you look at a lot of applications, blockchains have been applied to create trust among trusted parties, which you could also translate into a lot of the private blockchains, where the number of nodes are somewhat limited, right? And therefore, the nodes could be influenced and controlled potentially, but it's a wonderful mechanism to create trust among trusted parties. If you want to create trust among independent, non-trusting parties, actually the public blockchains, predominantly used for cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin blockchain and Ethereum, actually do provide the mechanism of having 10,000 of nodes around the world. However, the public blockchains face a problem of scalability and, of course, transaction costs. Let me talk quickly about transaction costs. I mean, I don't even know, they're probably 30 to 50 cents right now. On the Bitcoin blockchain, they probably were up to $50 sometime. Highly volatile, but 30 to 50 cents per a single transaction is nothing where you can create a transaction for a single data entry in a database. If we want to bring trust to data, we need to find a technology, we need to find mechanisms to bring undoubtedly immutable trust on massive scale to the world. This is what Cryptowerk has solved to a proprietary technology. And let me talk just very simply about the technology. The effect is that we actually can, as a kind of a middleware, write into a number of blockchains in parallel. The public blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also any other blockchain. We have APIs to Hashgraph, IBM Hyperledger if people want to have a private blockchain. But predominantly we use the public blockchains Bitcoin and Ethereum to write hashes into them. We are a strong believer that no actual data should go onto the blockchains for generating the trust, but only hashes of the data. The problem, so we do that. And we do that on a fraction of a penny, basically a factor of about 1,000 less than when you usually would pay for the public blockchain like Bitcoin and Ethereum. At the same time, we can write 1 million of transactions per second into the public blockchains.